Hello everyone, and once again welcome back to our Xeelo weekly call. Today we have a large list of the features. We'll go through all of them, I guess. We start with administration and the user as usual, and then we jump to data exchange, and then let's see mobile app features. So first, what we have, Frola Editor IntelliSense new modal window. I guess you already noticed that we have something like what you see is what you get editor in Xeelo. For example, I don't know, printouts. And in printouts, this one is editor Frola. Now we have inherited IntelliSense that allows us to connect object and print out notification and so on pretty easily. You just need to, before we need to open tab with object and with object lines and just choose proper object line to get object line into printout or notification. Now it's better. Now it's pretty easy to get this object ID, object line ID. You just need to click into Frola, click on IntelliSense on the small icon, and here you can see that we have all of object lines that could be inserted into that header. Yeah. There is an object related with this printout, so it literally shows you the structure of that object. So, for example, we would like to, we are in service ticket, so we would like to add here into header service ticket number or something like that. So you need to click on the small icon, IntelliSense, and just click on ticket number. And here we go, you can see it. We have here ID of object line service ticket number. Whenever you would like to add something like more complex, for example, imagine that you would like to add something from subgrid related ticket or files, you just need to list it here, related proper subgrid. It's just subgrid name, like ticket relation. And you can see now that when I selected related, something in related, I can see actually the content of the subgrid. Yeah, they are all object lines. So you can select the other one as the attachments, and you can see name and attachment. Again, content of subgrid. You can click on name, and you get the ID of that subgrid. It's pretty handy because, like I said, you don't have to open object and select particular or choose particular object line and then put it into editor in the second tab. And actually it's pretty good for printout and notifications, but what I really like is use it within object. So let's go to administration, into objects, into service ticket, into lines, and imagine that you have, for example, calculation for, I don't know, you want to sum something from related tickets or files, like subtotal calculation. Yeah. So for example, I can add, or I will do it on my ticket number, and I just need to select server calculation. So for example, subtotal. Here we go. And I know that subtotal has syntax according to the forum information. So I guess it's like a ID of subgrid and then ID of object line that should be summarized. So I just click on three dots icon, and here I can see calculation. It's not exactly Frola editor with that menu like in printouts and notifications, but it's pretty similar. Yeah. So what is really good on it is that you can just select the related ticket, for example, files. Just want to summarize, I don't know, name or something like that, whatever. I click on files, you can see that I got ID of that files here, of that subgrid, and then I just need to type and select, for example, ticket relation or attachment, like we said, and we would like to summarize, I don't know, name. So I click on name, and there is another ID between comma, or between two IDs is the comma, but doesn't matter. What is new functionality on Frola or of that IntelliSense is that whenever you, for example, type something like this one to concatenate some string or something like that, you can actually, when you click on particular object line, it fills you at the end. Now it fills you whenever you select. So, for example, you have something like that, imagine, and you just remember that you would like to modify that calculation. So you can just add a new plus, apostrophes, a new plus, something like that, and just need to click on it, and it's in the middle. Yeah, it means it literally when you have your pointer, when you're typing your pointer, there is a place where IDs will be filled, right? So like that, click OK, and here we go. We can see that we have all of this information here. All right, and next one is a notification. For example, I don't know, ticket for approval. And it's pretty the same, but for example, for object or calculation within objects, it's pretty obvious. There are lines from that object. For printout, you select actually, you choose for what object it should be. For what object the printout should be should be executable, yeah, or source of that data. And for notification, you don't do that. You actually specify which object should be according to workflow. But there is nothing like select the object or something like that. So you just need to go down somewhere in the message, for example, on the button. I just do it like that. And when you click on IntelliSense, you need to select object or particle subgrid. Okay? So when I select object, for example, it's service ticket. So ticket. You can see all the information with it within that object, all object lines as usual. When you click on it, you can see that I have ID of ticket number or something like that. When you click again, you can see that it stays actually selected as service ticket, and within that, like IntelliSense, you can select subgrid as well. So for example, SD attachment, here we go, and you can select particular object line as well. So that's how we extended IntelliSense Frola editor with IntelliSense. I guess it's really nice feature because it was really pain to explain somebody notification or pronouns or where you get that particular IDs and so on. And now it's really, really simple and visible. So pretty good, really, really nice feature. All right, let's go to the another one. Local text file reader writer. It's data exchange. Then there is data exchange, but we used select to for drop-down list for all combo boxes within admin and data exchange. So it's something that let's try, like for example here. Yeah, you can see whenever you have a combo box with less than 5 items in it, you can see that there is no search. But for those who have more than 5 items in it, you can see the search field actually. So confidential. Yeah, you can see that you can type anything. So it's like automatic thing within whole admin and data exchange. Yeah. So it's like minor thing, but it's really helpful. All right, then we have mobile application again. Then we have improvements of on-grid and custom filter search field. It's related to on-grid and settings in administration of object. So let's go to administration, object, service ticket, and here we go. All right. One thing, this feature is already described in forum, so you can take a look on the forum. There it is. On-grid definition in object line, there is a paragraph on-grid, where it is, on-grid search and sorting. Okay, keep it simple. As I said, we have an object line. Within particular object line, we have an object line property, section search and sort. On-grid is for searching and sorting on-grid, and custom filter is for creating a custom filter. It's pretty obvious, but be careful what you tick when you present an on-grid, because it's really, sometimes it's really performance demanding. Yeah, so be careful of it. All right, next feature is Pro Editor bigger height of the wrapper. So it's just like we extend the height of a Pro Editor, nothing else. And then we have possibility to calculation only selected object line from SQL Server. Okay, in that feature we have calculation like, we have procedure, SP, request refresh calculation. Now it's possible to calculate not all the entire object or all calculation within that object, but you can calculate within that object particular calculation. I guess it's somewhere here. No, it's not. Okay, let's go to administration. I guess not here. And let's go to query store. And here at the new one. And it was SP refresh, request refresh, I guess. Request refresh calculation. And you can see now that there are like 3 parameters. First one is request ID, second one is calculation type ID, and third one is object line ID list. It's just an object line of array of the calculation. Yeah. So like ID 123 or and ID 12 and ID 99, and you can specify here all calculation that should be calculated within that execution as SP request refresh calculation procedure. All right, perfect. Let's go to the next one. We have all features described from administration and user environment. So now let's go to, for example, data exchange. We have two features from data exchange. First one, like I said, select two for drop-down list, like all combos had that search. And then we have local text file reader or writer. We have new connector. It's already described on forum, I guess. Let's go here. Yeah, text file connectors. We have here description of that connectors. It's just a connector that read a text file and can modify, for example, text file, or you can modify it within MS SQL, and then you can write it down. Yeah, I said something like that already on our development environment. Here we go. I have, sorry, not here. I have modified text file, data exchange, and you can see that within one task, I just read the text. It's pretty simple. In that connector, you need to select working mode, direction name, or directory name of where are the files located. Then you can select the mask, and then post-procedure action. It means what should be done with that file that has been already read. And at the end, or in the end, there is just an encoding of that file. So you can choose different encoding like Unicode and so on. All right, so you load the file. I just wanted to show the content, what I load. So I used Web Console Writer. Then I have modified text within Microsoft SQL. I just need to, I don't know, add something like that. And I got a file, hello world in it as a content. And I would like to concatenate with another string, hello moon. Yeah. So I just get content of the file, get the name of the file, and concatenate hello moon at the end. You can see I don't use nothing special. Then I show the text again and then write text into the file. You can see here two parameters. First is output directory. The second one is encoding. And yeah, we can try it if you want. So let's go to, not here. Here we go. I just need a few seconds to start Windows 10. At the start, data exchange reads the file. You can see the content here, like file name, file data. Then some SQL was executed. In that SQL was that concatenate, like modification of that content of the file. And then I just wanted to show the result. So here we go, you can see it. File name still hello world.txt, and file data was hello world with concatenation of hello moon. And finally, you can see that data exchange writes the file. Yeah. So we would like to check it. Here we go. And inside this file, we have hello world and hello moon, and that's it. Really simple task with really simple connectors. All right, and finally, let's go to mobile features. We have 3 mobile features. Mobile app should refresh lookups and reference independently to object sync. Whenever mobile mobile application try to sync or try to refresh data and so on, it's automatically called lookup refresh and reference refresh within currently opened object. So before we had we just synced lookup and reference only when whole application was synced. Yeah, now it's different. It's better because you got current data within lookups and references. So in Combo Box, when you add something in administration or somebody adds something in different object, which is source for reference or lookup, it's automatically refresh in mobile application. So it's really good. And then we have allow to save request already from the first step section and allow to execute offline workflow actions directly from request my task. Okay, first one I will show you in a minute. The second one is pretty perfect feature because now, so far, mobile application was a source of information. Like whenever you need to go with your mobile, take a photo of something and send it into the Xeelo, it creates for you a request, and that's it. Now we have opportunity or possibility to actually push the request through the workflow. That's something we never had before. So the usage of mobile application, it's totally different now. Like it's extended. It's perfect. So how does it work? The workflow actions works through notifications. It means it's not an ordinary workflow action in mobile application. It's workflow offline action. It means you receive a notification. Notification shows you in your mobile application, shows you a workflow offline actions, and you can execute that workflow offline action. Yeah, but it's kind of different. You can execute it within that notification, within request, and within opened request, or within on-grid and open request. Yeah, I will show you in a minute. I just prepare everything connected. Okay, here we go. You should be able to see my screen, or mobile screen, obviously. I just need to log into my phone. Okay, log in through passcode, and here we go. I open Xeelo application, and in Xeelo mobile application, you can see workflow offline actions on 3 places. First one is in notification. So whenever you click on a menu or tap on menu, then tap on notifications, you can see that I have 1 notification. When you tap on it, at the bottom, I just added a workflow action or workflow actions, offline actions obviously, info needed, cancelled, and assigned to me. When I tap on one of them, I automatically perform the action. Yeah, it's pretty similar like notification in email. Then the other place is in service ticket or object that I provide to my mobile application, and then when you slide on the left, you can see workflow action. When you tap on the workflow action, you get the same workflow offline action. Yeah? And the last one, when you open that particular workflow offline action and tap at the top, you can see at the top, there is the button, and I got the same workflow actions. Yeah. So I try to assign to me, and here we go. I just called or performed the object action. That's it. So or how to do it, how to set it up for a particular object is on our forum, I guess. Text field, Xeelo, and we have mobile workflow action. So there is a description, how does it work, how to set it up, and actually how does it look like. It means where you can find those workflow actions. Okay, let's go back. And we had the last feature of the day, and it was about finish button in particular request. So when I open the request, you can see at the bottom there's a finish button. And in previous version, it was at the last tab. Actually, now it's presented on all tabs. So when you click on it, it's automatically saving or offer you a possibility what to do with that ticket. Yeah, submit, and here we go. All right. We updated a few articles on forum as well. We have a new articles related to, like I said, mobile workflow actions. We will have a new article related to that data exchange, text file reader and writer connector. So you can expect soon a practical guide how to construct it. And yeah, few of other. We have new monitoring of running agents article and something like that. Yeah, so you can find basic information or all information actually on our forum. So thank you very much for your attention, and see you soon on the next call.